Know how long? Like where it automatically restarts on its own like that after an update. I can't even remember the last time that's happened. But it did. Crazy, man, crazy. Oh, did we save it? Or did we lose everybody from the raid? Oh, my motherfucker, man. That coffee's good, dude. I'm not like a big coffee person, but sometimes if you make it right, it can slap. It can slap, dude.
More than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Gonna work? Crash my shit. Hello.
What's left you
Watch my gaming PC do it next. Watch that shit out. Dude, I'm calling it right now. Oh, what the fuck, man. See how we got... that wasn't even that good of a one. All right, we got anybody looking to play or what? Anybody that can survive tier 4, man. Oh, my boy, lock it in, baby. You love to see it, son. You love to see it. You love to fucking see it, baby. You think we'll get the chaos piece we need today or nah? Infernal warp. Get over here, boys. Get over here, boys. Lock. It's the fucking one, baby. Legendary. Oh, motherfucker. That's a little ass fucking. Where's the treasure room? I never got it. Oh well, fuck it. Fuck it. Double GA dagger, but duty.
Use it well.
Crazy train, baby. Oh, this is a banger, dude. All these prisoners, man. Ooh, legendary, baby. Let's go. With double sword. Say less, son. Say less.
I forge more than hot. What's left, you ask?
Hello.
Jade is in the mix. Let's go, dude. We got a full group. Look at that. We got a full fucking party, man. It's a party. Hell. Kill that wart, baby. What's up, Locke? I do, yeah. You guys still banging out on DayZ? Those were some good times, dude. Yes, indeed. You guys still playing DayZ or nah? Greasers. Good old greasers, man. Rogues are fast as fuck, boy. Is Heartseeker this fast? No, right? There's no way. Come on, baby. Ooh, pants don't do me no good, man. Got an upgrade. Hey, 4,000? You finally get your build online that you're trying to get online for your Sork? Are you talking about in general or this season? I'm only on 105 at the moment, but pretty sure I could get beyond that. That was with flurry. I didn't even like, this build is way stronger than what I was playing. I'm only at 105 at the moment, but we'll see how high it goes once I actually push again. I was playing flurry and I swapped to death trap, but it's hard to swap. Like, I haven't fully swapped yet. That's all I got for Chaos Rifts
How shall I guide my hammer?
for now. Do you guys got any Chaos Rift dungeons?
What's left, you ask?
Or the treasure one? Druid is insane, Perry. About time you're fucking playing, man. What the fuck? I didn't even see you on. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. The boys are all on. Let's go, dude. What are we doing? Are you guys doing the room? Da, 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 da. You don't get time warp for them Herodric rooms, do you? Oh, you get rep though. Maybe you do get it if you go in there. So those rooms are worth doing then, right? I just got rep. Whoa, what's this? What the fuck is this? You get rep and shit going in there? You must. We're gonna find your rogue build. I'm trying my own version of this, but can't seem to get 0-second cooldown. I gotta make a video on it to explain it. I'll do it once I get. I'm trying to just give me a second. Like, it's hard to get the gear, unfortunately, for Death Trap, but I will explain. I'm gonna try to make a video explaining there's multiple ways to achieve it. I currently have it. It's not like it's good enough. It's just not. I don't know. I'm gonna try to throw in a Shaco and a Starless and see if that's good. I don't know if that's even gonna be good. But in terms of like Uber drops, that's what I've gotten so far. And then obviously I got Shroud, but I will. I gotta, like I said, I gotta make a video on it, really. But I'm trying to wait until I get my last Chaos piece of gear to do it. And then I'll try to explain and give everybody the details they need to how to achieve it multiple ways, not just one way. Because trying to do it a single way is going to be, it's going to be difficult to achieve no matter what. But if you understand what you need to do, you can do it. Like I said, there's more than one way to achieve it. But you're basically trying to get at the TLDR is death trap cooldown needs to be under 10 seconds. Okay. Your energy, and you can use a potion. That's what I'm doing right now. Your energy has to be 150. You want to be cooldown under 10 seconds, and then you need to have your resource restore. That's the hardest part. You need to be able to get that 150 back immediately, and that's where it gets really difficult to be able to do that. So getting enough CDR with enough resource regen, basically, not even regen, enough resource restore, is the hard part, because if you don't have enough, if you're not restoring enough energy with every hit, you won't have that 100% uptime. And if you don't have the under 10 seconds, you won't, because when it boils down to is you have 75 energy is 5 seconds, right? So 150 would be 10 seconds with preparation, right? Does that make sense? So when you spend 150 energy, you reduce your death trap by 10 seconds, hence why you want the death trap to be under 10. And then you also need to restore it immediately back, so that again you can have that endless loop of spamming it. So yeah, no, so rogue is definitely more gear dependent, especially death trap. Dance of Knives is pretty easy to get going, but obviously you can only do so much with that. But death trap is gear dependent. That's kind of the downside of it, but it's super blasty. It's super fun. But again, you have basically, you need to temper death trap CDR on a ring and on an amulet, like I did right here, you can see. And then you have to have a triple rolled ultimate skill restore primary resource if you do it that route. Otherwise, you could do, you know, you could technically, if you run a Shaco and you get the CDR on a Shaco, you could run 2 rings, which makes it way easier to get your resource restore. You know, there's different ways to do it, but it is, no matter how you look at it, it's going to be gear dependent. But if you got 3 Shakos, none with CDR, huh? I have 1 Shako and mine doesn't have CDR either, and I'm going to see if I can make that work. So stay tuned, man. I have a Shako as well. I'm going to try to use it. But I also have a Starless, right? So a Starless gives me core skills, which helps reduce the cooldown as well. Like plus skill ranks reduces your cooldown reduction. So I'm going to see if I can do a Starless Shako combo, even though my Shako does not have GA CDR. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I can't even try it until I get, I need 1 piece of chaos. I got to move my banish sword. See how my banish sword is my helmet? I need to move my banish sword ideally to my pant slot. Before I can even attempt it, to see if it's even possible without a GA CDR Shako. I know obviously if I had a GA CDR Shako, it would be a no, not even a question. But can I do it without one? Hopefully. Wait, so aren't we doing these rooms? Don't we get shit from it? Like we get the rep and we get the warp? Or nah? I mean, I could technically make a video right now because I'm already doing what I need to be doing. And I could just explain it, even though I'm not where I want to be. I could make a video. I probably should, because a lot of people ask questions and want to see how the build is. It's just the build isn't how I want it to be yet, if that makes sense. But I mean, it's doing what it needs to do, right? It's just not exactly where I am, like. Trey Cassidy, I have BLT pants sitting in my stash. I know, that's crazy. But it does make the game a little more interesting. If you could just trade for all your chaos gear, I kind of like that you can't. Call me crazy, but like, if you could, the game is already so fucking easy and there's no chase and there's nothing to do. If you could just trade for it, then again, there's nothing left. Game's already too easy. I'm okay going for, like, honestly, like I said, when it comes to farming gear, I like farming gear, but when you're farming mats to go sit at an altar 24/7, that's where it's like it gets so stale. Well, the build is already doing what it needs to do, so I can showcase it and explain it, because I'm trying to explain anyway. Even though I'm trying to do something different, that's kind of the point. Like, you don't have to do one exact thing. You have multiple options, and then I can explain where my shit's at now and then what I'm trying to do, so that it might be better for me to make the video now, because a lot of people are going to be in a similar spot that I'm in, trying to figure out how to make it work or how they want to make it work. So honestly, maybe I should make the video right now, but then I have to make these guys wait. Why is that over there? Oh, I see. I think I should make a video real quick, you guys, if you don't mind. Because it's a good chance, it's a good time for me to do it, and the longer I wait, like, it's just long, like, more people are gonna get frustrated and less likely to even fucking be playing. I don't want to do that. Nice. There. We'll do another run and then I might do it. True, yeah. No, it definitely could use tuning, you're right. But I think being able to trade it would just ruin the game more than, like, it's, again, the game's too easy. But it does. It needs to be a good balance of, like, drop rates and whatever. But the game has no chase. Don't get me wrong. Trading is one of the best parts of Diablo. It always has been. But in the current state of the game, like, it's just it's too stale. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to chase. At least with Chaos Gear, we're chasing something. No, I know, right? I think I think I'm gonna make a video real quick about this build. I think I can help a bunch of people with it. I've been messing with it for a while now, trying to get it all figured out and understand it all, because I've been out of the loop for a minute. I haven't been playing the game very much for like a year or so. Time warp, dude. Infernal warp. All right, so this dungeon is done. So I'm gonna just break down this build real quick, so you guys can keep going. I'll go to town. You guys can pop another dungeon and run it without me, because I'm just gonna. It shouldn't take me too long. I just want to explain the build, and kind of help people out with understanding how to achieve it, because I do think that rogue is definitely one of the more difficult, especially death trap rogue, one of the more difficult builds to put together and get online. But once you get it online, it's beautiful, right? You're essentially as fast as an evade spearborn or sork, and you have plenty of damage. It's just a super fun thing, blasty thing to play. Definitely one of the most fun builds I've played on rogue. So if you guys, I don't have another rift, you guys pop one, you guys can go ahead and run it, but I'm just gonna talk about where I'm at with it. So that being said, so if anybody is like me, kind of hasn't played Diablo in a minute, kind of catching back up on things, I want to give a shout out to Mippy real quick, because my current build is inspired by Mippy. The dude's I think he's a main rogue player. I don't know him personally, but I use his guide as a reference to get started. Mine is definitely different, and it's going to have differences, obviously similarities, but because death trap is death trap. But the main thing is like getting people to understand how it works, because even for me, like I said, being out of the loop for a little bit in the game in general, coming back, trying to, you know, I know about breakpoints, I know about a lot of different things in these types of games in general, but with this build specifically, like I said, it takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of gear, the right type of gear, the right breakpoints to even be able to do it at all. And that's because obviously you need to be able to spam death trap infinitely, right? So that being said, for now, this is where I'm at. This isn't ideal. I'm actually trying to throw a Shaco Starless in the mix and see if I can make that work instead of what I got going on. I know that, like I said, Mippy's guide's a little different than what you're going to see, what I'm using and where the direction I'm going. But that's a good thing. That means you have options that you can essentially, you know, different ways to achieve the same result, right? And, you know, which way is going to be the best way, right? I don't know. You know, Error Perdition is super strong. Mippy's version is definitely going to be a good version. Is it the best? We'll, you know, time will tell. I think that after looking into things and again playing with the build more, I think Shaco Starless should be pretty strong. I don't know if it'll beat Perdition or not. I haven't found a Perdition yet, so, but I did find a Shaco and I found a Starless, hence why, you know, I'm going to try to make that work. I can't do that though until I get a Banish Swords to hopefully replace down in my pants slot, or some way, some combo to make it work. But without Banish Swords, I can't really do that yet. I do have another Banish Swords that I could use, but it's gloves, and then I wouldn't have Beast Fall because I don't have any other Beast Fall pieces, insanely so, because I've found so many chaos pieces, and somehow this is the only Beast Fall piece I've found so far. So that's kind of, like I said, the tricky part is getting the chaos gear in each of your slots to allow you to be able to you know, shift things elsewhere, whether it's Error Perdition, Shaco, whatever it may be. But so that being said, like I said, where I'm at right now, I'm running Banish Swords on my helmet. I do have a Shroud. That's one of the first mythics I found, luckily, which is good. And then again, Beast Fall. Fist of Fate isn't necessarily needed for the build. It's just what I have. It's one of the best things I have at the moment until, again, I can shift things properly. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I will put together an actual build guide of what I'm trying to do. And, you know, whatever I find out is best for me, that's what I'll update the guide to. But in this video, I want to explain, like, you don't have to follow the guide to a T, right? You just got to kind of hit the breakpoints. But I will say, you know, Beast Fall boots is mandatory. There are certain pieces that are going to be mandatory, right? Like Shroud is ideal. I wouldn't, you know, it's the resource generation is almost, not almost, it is kind of mandatory in the build. So I would say that's kind of mandatory. Unless, like, if you got Shaco, like I said, I'll get to it. So Beast Fall is mandatory though, because using a cooldown restores energy. I feel like you need that. Ultimate cooldown reduction helps you reach your death trap cooldown reduction that you need, the breakpoint you need in order to have that infinite spam. Again, Fist of Fate, don't necessarily need it. It's just what I have at the moment. Scoundrels leathers you do need, because it makes your trap skills core skills. So I would say leathers, scoundrel leather, beast fall, and banish sword. Those are the three, in my opinion. You know, I don't know that banish sword is necessarily mandatory, but obviously it's a big source of your damage. So to me it is. But those three are the things that I would say you absolutely want. And then from there, like I said, you can use Air Perdition, you can use Shaco, whatever it may be. Shroud I would ideally try to get as well. Again, this build is more gear heavy than probably any other build in the game, at least that I've seen, which is, you know, again, why I want to talk about different ways you can achieve it. In terms of the weapons though, you know, you got your death trap, deal double damage. I only have 70% here. And then on one of my one hands, I have 30% to hit that 100% chance. Death trap, deal double damage. Just want that to reach 100%. That's kind of what you're trying to, the biggest thing you're trying to achieve out of your weapons. And you only need, you know, you only need to do it on one of your one-handers and then your two-hander. And then Dark Shroud damage is just the highest scaler. So you have that on every piece. And then my other weapon, you can see I have poison damage, and the reason for that is to proc your skill tree. It's just easier, especially if you're blasting your alchemical advantage. Sorry, but it's just an easier way to proc that. You don't have to do that, right? You can run poison trap. There's different ways to do it. But when, in terms of like just blasting the easier content, like hell tides, hordes, whatever, it just makes it easier, and there's not really that much else to gain, or like there's nothing really else to put on it, because again, you hit the 100% with the two weapons, so you might as well just do that. It's just a min-max thing. You could choose something else if you want to, but that's why I did it. And then you'll see on this weapon though, I got lucky hit to restore resource, and that's GA. This is just what I found, but that's one of the hardest parts. And again, I'll get back to it. Let me just get through the rest of the gear, kind of explaining it. Death trap cooldown on a ring and on an amulet minimum, and the reason for that is you need ultimate skill restore resource on at least one ring. That being said, so again, this is kind of moving into the trickiest part, and the part I want to try to explain the best I can. Bear with me, it's kind of hard to explain in the sense of like I said, I want to help you guys understand that you can do this in different ways to achieve the endless spam of death trap, right? So for me right now, I got death trap cooldown on my ring with a double hit masterwork, and I have a high temper on my amulet. That in combination with the triple hit of ultimate cooldown reduction on the beast fall, you know, that combo allows me, it gives me enough CDR with the plus ranks, right? Plus ranks also add, you'll see I have I do have to run brawlers aspect, because that gives me 2 additional skill ranks, which if I take this off and use, because you have surprise aspect, you have artful initiative, and you have tricksters, and then there's one other one that's basically stun grenade damage. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but there's one more, and technically that one would be a higher scaler potentially, but because of the extra 2 skill ranks, if I don't have brawlers where my build's currently at, if I lose those 2 skill ranks off of death trap, I'm no longer below the 10-second cooldown reduction, right? So again, you have to be below 10 seconds with your death trap, however you want to achieve that. If you have a Shaco, especially if you have a GA CDR Shaco, that makes things way easier. And honestly, I think probably one of the easiest ways to get this build online is if you had a GA CDR Shaco and you triple rolled the Shaco. You don't even necessarily have to. I'm just saying the easiest way. Easiest, right? It's still going to be somewhat difficult, right? It's very gear dependent. But if you had a Shaco, GA CDR Shaco, that obviously gives you a ton of CDR. Then you could, instead of having death trap cooldown reduction on both your rings, you could put the ultimate skills restore resource on both rings, and that will help you massively to be able to reach the sustain that you need to hit with restoring your energy, right? So you'll see right now I only have 127 energy. Even with enough restore, it won't work for me. I do have to drink a potion. When I drink a potion, you'll see it goes up to 152, right? So that's one of the breakpoints. Your energy has to be 150 plus, and your restore essentially combined, right? I have triple hit resource generation, which every source of restore that I have, you know, that benefits it, right, to help increase it. And you'll see I have strength gems in my gear right now, and the reason for that is because I need more strength, which increases my resource generation in order to, again, reach enough of the resource restore to be able to maintain that 100% death trap. You know, you basically, what I do is I hold down dash and I just click death trap as fast as I can. Some people hold down death trap and they click the opposite. For me, it seems to brick more if I do that. If I do the dash, if I hold dash down, and I guess I hold shift as well, and then I just spam death trap, that's how I have endless, you know, mobility. That being said, another scaler that makes you faster is attack speed. Attack speed, I wouldn't say is necessarily mandatory, but for me, it makes the build feel way better. You'll see in your powers, your chaos perks, running Crazy Brew increases your attack speed. If you go out there and you start, once you get the build online, I call it online, like once you hit the breakpoints you need to be able to play the build properly. Once you activate your potion, right, and you hit that crazy, but you can feel how much faster, how much zoomier you are. So for me, like on my ring, you'll see I have GA attack speed. I also, again, I have attack speed on this one too. And the reason for that is it just, I feel significantly faster in a majority of the stuff I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying to farm gear, chaos pieces. You know, I'm not necessarily pit pushing yet. I will be. And I'm sure I'm going to change things up probably for more damage potentially there. But for now, you know, if you want the fastest you can be with the build, attack speed scalers are help you, again, just be a lot quicker. I still haven't found a jaw rune. Obviously, jaw rune would help make me much faster as well. I just haven't found one yet to add in the mix. But, you know, that's kind of any build, you know, jaw rune that is super zoomy. Obviously, everybody knows, right? You get, it adds whatever, more mobility. But, yeah, that being said, back to the restore resource thing. The reason for that is, and sorry, I'm trying to be, I'm probably being more in depth than I need to be, but I'm trying to help everybody understand. The whole point of this video is, you know, this isn't my best in slot, the best build, crazy, pushing, insane, whatever. It's just getting the build online, understanding how it works so that you can start blasting with Death Trap Rogue, right? And trying to give you guys variables and understand different ways to achieve it. And why you need to do that, right? So again, for the 150 energy, if you look at your specializations, we run preparation, and you'll see 75 energy reduces your ultimate cooldown by 5, right? Obviously 75 times 2 is 150, right? 5 times 2 is 10, right? Do the math, quick math. 150 energy reduces your ultimate, aka death trap, by 10 seconds. Hence why you need to get your death trap below 10 seconds, right? So that when you spend 150 energy, right, your 150 energy, that's what creates that infinite loop. So the breakpoints, the absolute mandatory things to get it online, again, death trap below 10 seconds, 150 energy, and you can help achieve that with the potion, right? And then enough. The hardest part is getting the restore resource on top of those two things, I feel like. But that's where, again, as long as you can hit that 10-second CDR, the easiest way is, again, I only have ultimate skills restore resource on one ring, but it is triple hit. And if it wasn't, I wouldn't have enough. So again, it's hard to do it that way. The easier route would be, again, run like a Shaco, something that gives you a lot of CDR. You can open up the CDR on that ring and run 2 ultimate skill restore resources on 2 rings. And then again, maybe some, like for me, I have lucky hit to restore resource as well here. So this isn't like ultimate and I don't know. I very rarely I'll have times where like it'll go on cooldown. More so if I like throw in something and there's no mobs around, because I do have some of my lucky hit restore resource. But in general, I have enough resource generation, and with the triple hit of that. And then I also am running in my skill tree. I have, I do have innervation, 4 points in that to 40% chance to just help me gain 8. Obviously I get 8 energy plus the 50, whatever. I'm at 30 and what is it? 26. Yeah. So I'm at 56, almost 57% more generation, whatever. When you do the math, like I said, you just need it to be able to maintain that 150 after every hit, essentially. And unfortunately with the lucky hit restore, it can, not often, but it does get a little, it can like brick or whatever you want to call it for me currently. But this is just, in order for me to get it online, this is what I have to do at the moment. And again, if I had 2 rings that had the resource restore, especially if you had like double masterworks, I don't think you necessarily have to have both of them tripled per se, but you definitely would want like doubled or whatever. That's going to be one of your easiest routes, as long as you can try to get that CDR elsewhere. So again, for me, I have CDR triple hit here, needs to be right. You can see I'm at 9.9 as is, and that's because of A, my ranks, B, I have the resource generation triple hit, and I have my ultimate cooldown, or that's resource. What I'm talking about, the ultimate cooldown is, sorry, they left the group, so it kind of sidetracked me for a second. But sorry guys, I don't mean for this to take so long. I just want the video to be thorough so that, again, hopefully it's helpful for anybody watching to be able to try to get this online properly. But yeah, so, and then when it comes to the aspects, the understanding how that works, tricksters is what allows Death Trap to benefit from your stun grenades. I actually just learned this from one of my buddies in my stream, actually. He pointed out that the point of tricksters is, if you read it right, Caltrops, Smoke Grenade, and Death Trap receive your stun grenade benefits, right? So your stun grenades themselves are irrelevant. It's more so you're using tricksters to turn your Death Trap into, see how when you hover over it, it's considered a stun grenade now. And then that's where, when you run Surprise or Artful Initiative, or again, there's one other one, I can't remember the name of it right now, but you'll see at the bottom, your stun grenades deal increased damage, your stun grenades deal increased damage, right? So basically you just want to roll whatever those, there's 3 of them aside from tricksters. Tricksters is the one that's mandatory no matter what the roll is, because again, that's what turns your Death Trap into a stun grenade effect or scales from it. And then there's 3 other ones that have those on the bottom. You scroll down and you'll see, right, mine's 44 and 45 at the moment. Whatever the third one is, again, I don't know what it is at the moment. You just want to choose whatever your highest one is on the bottom part there, where it says your stun grenades deal X amount of damage. Out of the 3, choose your 2 strongest ones. And then Frostbitten, the reason for that is permafreeze, right? And that's where like your controlled glyph and your frigid finesse, right, scales from that. Huge. So it's a big multiplicative damage increase. So you run Frostbitten for the perm freeze. Again, you run your stun grenade damage scalers, and then on your 2-hander I got Fear for the 200 times ultimate damage, right, because it's an ultimate ability. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense in terms of, again, I tried my best to explain it. Hopefully it's not confusing. I tried to explain it in the best way possible so most people can hopefully understand what it takes to get the build to function fully. Because I've had people come in the stream and ask, like, how do you get it to work right? It's not working correctly or whatever. There's multiple things. At the end of the day, it's not just your cooldown reduction on the Death Trap. Yes, that's mandatory. It needs to be below. But that alone will not get you to where you need to be. You need the cooldown reduction below 10. You need your energy 150, and you need your energy restore to be able to maintain that 150 at the end of the day. Those 3 things combined are what allow the infinite Death Trap spam and dash, right? Because every time you dash with preparation, the Death Trap resets it and you zoom. So hopefully that helps. I guess I could show you guys the skills real quick. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, this ended up going a little bit longer than anticipated. I'm just trying to be helpful. Look at the build guide. I always put them in the comments and pin them if you want to see the build guide. Again, where I'm at with it, my best version of what I think is working best for me. I'll share that there. But for now, this is, I'll just go over this quick, show you guys, only got 1 point sturdy to get to siphoning, because you do want to maintain with the beast cornered or whatever it's called. I do got caltrops with the chill just for little extra freeze, I guess. Not necessarily, I guess that's probably not necessary, especially running frostbitten, but either way. Unstable elixirs, again, I got actually I'm running Balistra for evading, just another damage multiplier. I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea. And then we got trick attacks, of course. We got concealment with subverting, and that's another thing I should say. So when it comes to playing the build, right, for me, I hold my right click down, I hold my shift when I want to move, and then I hold my shift when I want to attack, right? So I hold, basically I'm holding my right click, holding shift and spamming death trap, and then I'll let go if I need to stop or whatever, and then I'll let go of dash if I don't want to keep dashing, but I'll keep holding shift, and then I'll spam conceal death trap. Like if I'm trying to single target like a boss or like a, you know, a pack or whatever it may be, I let off of dash, but I still hold shift. And again, this is my method. There's other ways you could do this, whatever's comfy to you. This is what I do. I'll spam concealment, death trap, concealment, like back and forth as fast as I can. That's my single target, and then go back to holding down dash and then just spamming death trap when I'm zooming. And then of course, like for boss fights, you know, put down your poison trap for the multiplier, your caltrops for the multiplier, right? Smoke bomb multiplier. Those are more single target. But in general, when you're blasting, most content, again, it's just dash and death trap really. And then if you need to, just spam death trap, conceal quickly, and then move on. And then again, for the bigger bosses, that's when those add into the mix. Hopefully that makes sense. Dash just got enhanced. And then again, concealment, we do got that all the way up to make things vulnerable and guaranteed crit. That's why if you spam it back and forth, it works really well. Smoke bomb just enhanced. Dark shroud just enhanced. Poison trap for the multiplier for the single target, like I was just saying. Exploit is a no-brainer. Malice, no-brainer. Alchemic advantage, that's for, again, just another multiplier for scaling. And like I mentioned earlier on the weapon, adding that for just more brainless type content, for lack of a better term. When you're trying to blast, you don't have to put your poison trap down to get the benefit of that. Frigid finesse, of course, that's one of the strongest, has been for a long time, one of the strongest things in the game. Multipliers. Death trap, no, you know, that's the bread and butter, right? Supreme. Second wind, haste, and innervation for me, like I said, just to get that more, I don't know if I actually need that many in it, but I just do. And then exposure. So in terms of skill tree, that's where it's at. And then for my Paragon, I start off with Devious up into the Deadly Ambush, and I got Ambush here over into Leirana's with Control, and then over here we got Headhunter with Eldritch, and then up here we got No Witnesses with Canny. That's the current state of the Paragon. But yeah, hopefully that's everything. Like I said, it probably took a little bit longer than usually my video. Let's be real, my videos usually do take a little longer than they should, but I just try to be as helpful as possible. Truly, I try to help as many people as possible, try to explain it the best I can, try to get my points across, and I probably reiterate things more than I need to, but it's just, again, I'm trying to be as helpful as possible for everybody so they can fully understand it. Oh, I don't know if I went over the chaos perks, but we got Marred Guard, Beast Cornered, Crazy Brew, and Innervated Strikes. And then Mercenary, I'm just running the Overpower at the moment because of BLT, Banished Swords, for Subo. And then actually I was running Earthbreaker, but I'm going to go Bloodthirst for the attack speed, because like I was saying earlier, attack speed just makes you faster. Yeah, so hopefully that helps. And oh, I guess I should, you know, for me at the moment, in terms of the rune words, I got Pakmat so that I can maintain my Dark Shrouds without having to cast it on my bar. And then I got Zan Quacks for more damage. I probably will, in general, I'll switch out Quacks for Jaw when I find one, just again for more speed. But again, I haven't found one yet, so for now this is what I got. I think that's everything. I think that I look at some and I see it, so like, you know what I mean? I obviously didn't talk about it, so I figured I'd throw it in. But anyways, hopefully that helps. Good luck with it, and yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to tune in. You got any other sauce that you want to share with the build? Any other ideas? If I said anything, you know, if I misunderstood anything, whatever it may be, or you want to come kick it, twitch.tv/Merkadis. Catch me live. And yeah, like I said, hopefully it helps, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Much love, good luck with it, and enjoy, boys and gals. All right, hopefully that helps. Sorry about that, you guys. I haven't made a, I have to, the thing is, when it comes to content creation, like, I don't mean for you guys, I didn't mean to make you like, just, that was just a spur of the moment thing of, I need to be, especially when I'm playing, when it comes to streaming, content creation like that is what, it's like a mandatory thing I need to do. And I haven't been doing it, obviously, I don't know, for months. Ever since the first PoE League, really, I haven't done much. So, and I think that this is a video worth making because, again, people have questions and people want to be able to play the build, and trying to help people understand it. You know, I think it's a video worth making. So sorry about that. I didn't mean to make the whole party wait. But if you guys are if you want to continue to blast, obviously I am going to. If not, if you guys are taking a break or whatever, that's fine too. I do apologize. Nor is my guy rule playing with a kind of crazy no one there. Make content, I figured constantly accepting done stuff would make worse viewing experience. Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I didn't even plan on doing that. That was all. Hopefully that video even works out, like, because that was a spread of the moment off the top of my head, you know. I hope I explained everything good, and I hope I hit all of my points. I'm sure, I don't know, hopefully it was good. But somebody, you know, obviously he came in asking about the build, so I felt like it was a good time. I'm in a good spot where I'm not quite where I want the build to be, but I'm in the mix and understand it enough to where I'm trying to go with it. So it's a good time to share that, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to be in the same scenario as me right now. You know, trying to get it right. So, but yeah, I apologize. I'm gonna see if let me go do this real quick. If we can get a few of these. Oh shit, what do you got? Ooh, a job, baby. Let's go, son. Fucking right, son. Let's go. Holy shit. Thank you, bro. I'll put that bad boy in here in a second. Not quite what I'm looking for. Damn. I just can't get what I need, dude. This is crazy. Just can't get it, son. Expected you to play PoE 2 this week. I played for a week, bro. Yo, Hori, I played for a week, man. But I was late to the party, man. I was late. Man, I want to be able to use that so bad. Oh, I gotta gamble real quick. I don't know what to gamble for. I do want to replace this, but how the fuck can I replace something that good? You know, vulnerable damage isn't ideal for me. I want crit damage. But fuck, dude. The chances of getting a triple GA sword from the from gambling is like 0, right? Double. All right, let's see if we got a. Oh, it's opportunist. See, of course, I couldn't remember the name of the third one, but as soon as I see it, I know it. Opportunist is the one, and I bet you that's a perfect roll of it. There it is. Boom, perfect roll. So we got a perfect artful, 45. Got a perfect opportunist, 45, 45, perfect tricksters. Do we got a perfect brawlers yet? I feel like that upgraded too. Let's see. Oh. 29, 29. What about frostbite? We did upgrade. I remember seeing that upgrade. It upgraded, but it wasn't. Wait, did it? Yeah, it did. I wonder if I should run frostbitten or not, because I'm running. I might not even need it, honestly. I mean, the permafreeze is nice though, and yeah, no, it's nice for the. Nah, it's worth it because of frigid. It's definitely worth it. I was gonna say, or I could run the other 45 times, but nah, there's no way. All right, so we got perfect of that, perfect, perfect, almost perfect, almost perfect, perfect. We just need a BLT pants, man. BLT pants, or I mean, I'd hate to have to to re-triple this would be devastating, but I would take Beastfall boots as long as it's GA ultimate cooldown reduction, because I do need that. If I could get GA ultimate cooldown on pants or GA core skill BLT pants, that's what I need. Like, I get that, and then things are gonna fall, like, come together the way I want it to. But until I get that, like, we're not there yet. Waiting for no tar patch, then back to PoE. Yeah, I might check it out. Do I have, is Zan, where's my Zan? Zan is a blue one, right? Yeah, Zan. Damn, now we're gonna be zooming, son. Holy shit, we are gonna be zooming, dude. Are you guys ready for that? I don't know, man. All right, who we missing? Are you coming back, Ukami? You guys got any more dungeons? I'm fresh out. A whisper? All right. Just link up when you're ready, son. I apologize again, you guys. I don't mean to make you guys wait. I hate doing that. I hate, like, I don't like people waiting around on me. But like I said, when it comes to, like, that's just a mandatory thing I have to do from time to time, especially if I'm playing as much as I'm playing, like, and I can do something that's going to help other people. Like, not only does it help other people, but it also obviously helps the stream too, right? So it's like it's one of the, it's just, it comes with the fucking territory, you know what I mean? I have to. Holy shit, adding that jaw root in, boy. Sarks, you better look out, son. Holy shit. Once I get used to adding that baby in the mix, holy motherfucker, man. Holy shit, son. Holy shit, son. Zoomers are, dude, holy shit. What's beyond Giga Blast? Because we are beyond Giga Blasting now, boys. With that jaw rune, that shit is crazy. Once I get in the home stretch of shit, like, this is gonna be, yeah. You Sorks better look out. Are you sure Rogue ain't faster? I swear, dude. I swear Death Trap Rogue might be the fastest build in the game. I'm not even kidding. If you get enough attack speed, the thing is, like, if you had like if you capped your attack speed, right? If you had capped 200% attack speed with Ja Rune, and like, I honestly, I think it would be faster than a Sork. The key is capped like 200% attack speed though, because the attack speed is what makes it way more zoomy. Yo, Choco, hopefully that explanation made sense. I hope that helped. I'm kind of rusty too because I haven't made videos. I haven't really made videos for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of fucking shitty at it because I don't have scripts or anything either. It's just all like, you know, off the top of my head, spur of the moment. It's always been that way. But usually if I'm doing it more consistent and it's not, you know, a little bit easier. But man, I haven't made content on Diablo in a minute. Yeah, see, skipping doors and walls, that's what makes you faster. Because I get stuck. I don't know though, bro. I'm pretty fucking fast, especially with that Ja Rune. And if I get enough attack speed, once I get my Starless in the mix with the fucking, oof, dude, he's zooming. It's just having enough attack speed with it. Dude, I love having Ja Rune in the mix. That little extra fucking zap, you know what I'm saying? You guys think this is the way, or should we do should we switch it up, do some hordes now? And a little, like, do a couple more of these and maybe do some hordes, or what? Let's do a little bit of both. I feel like, man, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually faster than, I think if you get the time warp, like with RNG, this can be faster. Because you can get like chaos rifts that gives you an extra piece of gear, and then you can also get the time warp, or the whatever the fuck warp reward. That would make it in theory faster, but other than that, I feel like it's pretty similar to hordes. Because you can sometimes get double drops off of the homie in hordes, right? Damn, you guys get to go through doors? That's crazy. Oh, we have to do the events to actually clear it now? That's crazy. Nice, Tree of Whispers. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, true. That's true. That's true. And we do need hella go. Let's go do some hordes, man. We had enough of a break. Time to do some hordes. What's up, Vault Tech? What's up, bro? No, my boy went down. No, man. Not like this. Not my boy Bubba. All right, it's horde time. The new Diablo season? I mean, it's one of the more enjoyable ones I played in like 3.
It is done.
Maybe, ooh, what if we get a goblin out of this? I'm gonna try it. Oh, maybe. Where'd y'all find your goblin key at? Will it show up as a legendary like that? I've yet to see one. Crafting? Bro, I tried crafting in my shit. You know how many I fucking crafted, dude? There's nothing.
How shall I guide my hammer? Better than starting with nothing.
Yeah, no, you're good, bro. You're good. It's horde time, man. It's horde time. You guys got any? Who's got the most horde compasses? Oh my, yes. $30. What the fuck? We get goblins right off the rip, dude. You fucking right, baby. Man, that is trash. Where are fucking goblins? At least we got, this is the second best. If we just need to hit a goblin. If we could hit a goblin with the lords, dude, we'd be talking. Right here, baby. You already know, son. Boys, we're killing this one. Come on, baby. Goblins, please, man. If we hit goblins, this is gonna be a juicy, juicy, juicy. Please, bro. No, man. This would have been. Oh, this run would have been nuts if this would have been a goblin run, right? It would have been like a 5K run. Oh, tragic. I thought there was a good chance because we hit the goblin like pillar or whatever. So like we have that in the loot table or the pool or whatever. Fuck me, man. Someday we'll hit it. Oh wait, we can put music back on now. We can put the music back on now that we're done with the video. Yeah, this would have been crazy. Had we hit goblins, this would have been probably the craziest, one of the craziest possible rounds you could do. Bro, where are the mobs? Hello? That can't be real. Has TikTok seen Death Trap Rogue yet? Maybe we got to share this with TikTok. Now, I'm sure they have, right? They had to have seen this crazy. The Mega Blasting Rogue. This is way better than Dancing Knives. Death Trap Rogue in full force, baby. Still got it on YouTube. Live on Twitch. Like that, we got a TikTok to promote the video we just made, man. See how that works? Fucking right. That would have been a 5K run had we got goblins, no joke. That's crazy. I see 3. Bro, did he drop 3 pieces of chaos gear? That's insane. I think that's the most I've ever seen. Ooh, something smells good, dude. None of them are helpful though. Imagine. Oh, I'm gonna puke. I might actually puke. Oh, fuck. I know, bro. Imagine if that would have been a goblin, that would have been a 5K plus. 100%. You guys go ahead and pop one. I'm gonna go in there and then you guys can start, but I'm gonna run upstairs quick. I had to go check it out. Man, you guys are on wave 4 already? I literally made a breakfast sandwich. Like, just put it together. I didn't make it, but I just had to put it together. You guys are already on fucking wave 4? Holy shit. What's up, Belva? What's up, bro? You're struggling? Why? I still don't have a piece either, dude. I'm missing one piece right now. Masterworking's been the worst for me. If you do dungeons though, you can get your rep up. Like if you can't handle hordes, if you do the do nightmare dungeons and get caches, bro. That's the way. Bro, I spammed all my potions. I'm just giga spamming, bro. Man, this is one of the most fun builds I've ever played. I feel like a Sork, but on a rogue, which is fucking just sick as fuck, boy. Look for Chaos Rift. Like, look at your, right there. See how this says Chaos Rift on it? It's a Garenhold, but the dungeon affixes, it's Chaos Rift. Do those. Craft them, whatever, but do all the Chaos Rifts. Open all the rifts, and you get hella, like, well, you get a bunch of the warp shit, and then you could trade that in for more of the rep, the faction rep, and then you get caches, and you open the caches. I'll show you. I'll go do it after this. After this wave, I'll show you what you do. Or after this, like after we kill this guy, I'll go over there real quick. So I'm gonna probably have a cache to pick up. But you can get multiple caches at the same time. Like you go do a bunch of them dungeons, stockpile it up, and then turn it all in for rep and open like 4 or 5 caches at a time. Or, I mean, you don't have to do that many. You could, you know, do a couple at a time if you want, but... mushroom. What's up, Poppy? What's up, bro? About to log in or what, son? And we got goblins, bro. It was a shitty, but I mean the goblins save it, so that's cool. Imagine we would have got this on the fucking, that one run, dude. I swear to you guys, it would have been just insane. Just lagging, dude. Holy fuck yeah, baby. Look at that. I mean, I've had my setup's been, damn, still not the pants I need, bro. Like, am I ever gonna get it? No, it's not really. I mean, it's been there. I haven't changed my room for a while now. Most of this was set up when I moved in. You just come over here and obviously if you have any caches here, right, you pick them up. Once you get like all the way through it, right, you'll get infinite caches. And then when you get time warp, like doing those rifts, like I said in the dungeons, you build up your warp. And then you just go to this guy right here and just buy a bunch of them at a time. See that? And then you use them all. 6,000 rep each one, right? Buy them, buy. Boom. I got another one just like that. See that? Now I can get another one. So this is only 2, but... And then you're guaranteed to get... Oh, I got double pants, baby. Maybe it's the way. Come on, baby. I need Banished Swords, GA core skill, or... Beastfall with GA ultimate cooldown. Dude, what is... Why? Why is this game doing this to me today, dude? Why, dude? Why? It's like the game hates me right now, man. No, that's all, that's been there for quite a while. Just might not have noticed it. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. Lock spot open. All right, lock's done. We got 1 spot open. 1 spot open, boys. Can't believe this, bro. I'm like, one piece of gear, man. Told me back. We got one spot open, by the way, if anybody wants to link up. Damn, Bubba's one level off. Jade hit 260. A maniac, dude. Yeah, no, you got to be, the only thing is you just got to be able to survive. If you die, then it fucks up. Like if you were to die in this round right now, the round would be over. Like it stops it immediately if one person dies. Which these are obviously the important rounds, right? You look at my health, it's kind of wild. Ooh, dude, I don't know. Aether Lords and drop 3 times Aether. Oh, fuck, dude. That's probably better. Because we have 5 waves. I think it's better. So you want to invest in Fiends and Aether Lords because that basically turns the Fiends into Aether Lords. And then obviously the Goblins. Fiends, Aether Lord, Goblins are ideal. Hellborn is secondary. Well, it depends on the round though, because if there's only like 1 round left, depending on what it is, that 100 can have value. But with 5 ways, yeah, that fucking the Lord thing is crazy. Probably that one. Though that's good, but I think yeah, probably this. Because we do have one other Hellborn thing going. Trying to suck them in here, but this ain't working. Those spiders are ass. Oh shit, what do you do here? Goblins, right? I think we gotta do goblin. That's a tough one though. What? There's You hate to see double chest drops. Almost to $1 billion gold for the first time. That'll give us 1 reroll. That'll give us potentially 1 masterwork.
Hello, shining. Wow. Hello, shining. Wow.
Finished, are you?
Damn, if that could have just... We do got room for 1 more if anybody's looking to link up, man. Yep. We do 1 more board. I should be over $1 billion. First time for the season over $1 billion. I mean, I've made a lot of gold, but it spends so fucking fast. This one's ass. This one is ass. Got 4 levels to go to enter the 250 club, man. It'll take a while though. You know what's wild is yeah. I don't have my glyphs even close to maxed out. They're only like level 60. No, it's pits. Yeah, pits. I just haven't done much for pit runs, you know, trying to farm the gear. From 160,000 obviously. Kind of doo-doo options. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed, but I think they're working on it. Working on making some major shifts. Yeah, I hope so. All Hellborn, which Hellborn used to be the jam, but not no more. Dude, what the hell? Yes. Go ham, boys. Oh no, my potion's off. Fuck. Accidentally drank 2 of them. You got all 3 of the drops now? Fucking right. Let's go, son. Are they supposed to what? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Soul spares are fine. You just got to go. So if you go in the back of them, like against the like wall, it seems to work better. Like, see how Bubba's up way in the back here? See that? Seems to work fine. But I also am using Death Trap now, so I can pull shit in. You know what I mean? Like, I get to pull, which helps a lot. I was running Dancing Eyes. That shit sucked. Damn, almost a 3K run. Shit. Okay. Man, please, brother. Please, 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 man. The amount of fucking pants I've gotten, and it's just, dude. Just can't get the ones I need. We broke a Billy, baby. Funny thing is, a billion gold ain't shit now. Ugh. I'm just waiting though. I'm stocking up. Just please let me get my fucking pants, dude. That's it. Please, man. Have any other strength? Let's eat. Nice. Still have a slot open, boys. See, those all suck. I knew what the puffing masses were. What do you mean by how thorns damage scales? It's a physical damage type, typically. Been a long time since I've done a thorn build. I don't know. It'd be really hard to do, I think. For boss damage. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Thought for sure we'd be able to get this fucking chaos armor, but no. Never sure. It is actually pretty fucking hard to get the chaos armor you want, huh? Well, I have 2 slots technically that can work. 2 items, 2 slots. Soul spiders spawn less often my ass. Dude, I swear, man. Oh.
What's still got some
Oh.
good in it?
Why would I save it? Too late, bro. Too late, man. Why would I save that chest? Oh, you can't trade chaos gear, bro. You can't trade chaos gear if that's what you're referring to. Really, really. Yes, indeed, my boy.
Excellent.
I've been that.
A potent quantity indeed.
Did you guys start one? Whoop. What's going on? Are we cooked? As soon as I get that fucking last piece, dude, I'm ready. Oh, it's just us left? That's it, GG's? All right, Flazik. We got any other people that want to link up? Let's go. Let's go. I can't believe I haven't gotten a single other beast fall. It's insane to me. It is kind of hard. You have to get your Paragon and then obviously your jewels and shit. Whoops. Hey. Just Justin, get all res on some of your gear for now, bro. That's what I did early on. Like get it on your either your ring or your like if you have any legendary pieces, because if you don't have full chaos gear, just get all res on some of your gear, and then obviously your in your paragon try to get any res you can early, and then obviously your jewelry sockets, right? Because you need to get armor and you need to get res, and then you're chilling. Then you can get carried, you know. Yeah, you just got to get some of it on your gear, bro. Sucks. Really bad. Yeah. I might have to go take a nap here soon. Tired. Yeah. It was terrible, bro. Probably should have did the Hellfire, but whatever. Not like it really would make much of a difference. I think I'm going to do one more run after this, and then I'm going to call it for a little bit. Do one more horde, though. It'll give me a level up and see. Can't believe I didn't get that chaos. Neither of them, bro. Because I got options on it too, and I just can't get it. I can't get the combo, you know. I have 200. That was such bad RNG. Hands, baby, come on. Fucking God. Like, seriously? Brother. This is some bullshit. Some bullshit. One more for me, and then I'm gonna call it for a little bit.
Return soon.
The heck? You can get a single chaos round yet? No, right? What the fuck is going on, man? $247, boys. Almost to the 250 club. Next stream, we'll get there. Hopefully next stream we get our freaking chaos armor. We can actually do what we want to do, you know? This is it. No pants. Tragic. Tragic. GG's, my boy. I'm gonna take a break. And yeah.
Greetings.
I'll probably be back on later tonight.
Hammer.
I would assume.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
I would assume. But I probably won't be on till tonight. I think I'm gonna be on today, like during the day. Go take a nap and then go from there. Still hoping this jaw, whatever the fuck's going on with that, goes away. Over here real quick. Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes, dude. That's just how it goes. In chest. Seriously.
Safe journey.
Unbelievable. Go to the den. We haven't been to the den in a minute.
Could you do your cooking outside? Ugh, the monster smell turns my stomach.
I expected a stronger stomach from an iron wolf.
53? Holy shit. Wowza.
As that carry the one. Did I count it out right? I like seeing what Papa's friends collect.
I already have a max rolled vengeful, huh?
Did I count it out right? I like seeing what Papa's friends collect.
Ooh.
Add that, carry the 1. I like seeing what Papa's friends collect.
There's a lot of shit, huh?
People. I'm not fond of people. Hello? Well, hello, Vasily's shame that. Not a Vasily's ghost. I had that in my bag.
It's fucking. Aye.
See some steel you need?
All right, boys and gals. We did not get our final piece in order to try the Shaco Starless combo. Tragic, but 3 levels away from the 250 club, and maybe next stream we'll get what we need to get. I don't know. I got the Shaco and the Starless though, like this stream, right? I think. Honestly, I can't even remember. But either way, we just need that last chaos piece. I have been trying to get a new that banner swords because I knew I was going to replace the helm. I've been hoping for one for a while now, but it's not looking good. But either way, it was a good day. I hope you guys had a good time. I appreciate y'all. If you're new here, definitely hit the follow, come back, kick it. And all the OGs, you guys know I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys. Thank all y'all. And like I said, you guys have a good rest of your night, day, whatever it may be. And I will see you guys again hopefully tonight. Appreciate y'all. GG's. And like I said, I'll see you guys hopefully real soon. Much love, y'all.